I think I really want to just spend some time just addressing what Post-Dispatch had written about today. I'm sure there's some questions, and there's really not a whole lot we can say at this point. Going back to the incident, we were made aware of it. Obviously, from a legal standpoint, we cooperated as fully as possible as the employer, and as we know it, there still stands an open civil case, but I don't know where it is. So, any baseball questions? Or is that too fast?
That was kind of fast.
Okay.
Are you aware that Marcell was involved?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Were you aware Marcell was involved before he was acquired?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we were notified back shortly after that incident of who was involved.
So what do you do now? Just wait for the legal process to play out?
You know, my understanding from a legal standpoint, it's simply a civil case. As far as a criminal case, that's been closed.
There is no criminal case.
Correct.
Does Major League Baseball play a role in letting you know about that, or is that local officials that they make you aware of who is involved?
In this particular case, we were made aware from the local officials.
Would a civil case possibly affect discipline towards a player, or is that?
Probably not. Usually a civil case is more, my understanding, more of a dollar issue than a criminal offense. So I don't anticipate anything really coming from this, but time will tell.
With Wacha having what he called a minor setback with fatigue in his core area, does that affect your expectations of what he can do for you guys this season?
I think, you know, we have to be cautious about what that looks like now. I mean, obviously, he's going to throw tomorrow, and if he feels okay, then I think we'll try to get him back on track for some form of the ability to pitch in a rehab game. But in terms of where we were a week ago to where we are today, yes, it has had to slow down.
With Jed's, I know you got good news on the MRI. Is there still a possibility that you guys would add a piece before the deadline tonight?
I'm sure there's always possibilities, but I would not anticipate anything at this time.
Is that because you expect Jed to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the news we got on Jed and Colton is very positive. So, you know, you look at where this club is, how they're playing, we feel pretty good about where we're at.
With Michael, does this affect his ability, do you think, to be a starter for you in September?
It's going to be hard to stretch him out unless Memphis goes really deep. And you know, when you think about it that way, I think about September though, not so much of worrying about who the 5 starters are, just knowing that we got to pitch our best pitchers in a game. And so, if that means, you know, a starter gives you 3 and another guy gives you 3 and another guy gives you 3, that's okay.
Does Wainwright just need to come out of tomorrow night start healthy, or does he need to show you something different?
No, it's mostly how he feels, yes. I mean, you know, performance matters to some level, but it's really how the recovery looks.
So at this point, if he's healthy, what he's shown so far, confident that he can jump back in and be effective, make a contribution?
I do, and you know, just kind of building off of what I just said to Jen, when you're looking at people that can eat innings, whether they're starting in the middle of a game or at the end of a game, that's the most important. So if someone can get us outs, that's good.
Is there any clarity with where Mike Myers is at today?
I spoke with him yesterday. He definitely was feeling better. So I think some point early next week, probably ramp up his throwing and see how he responds.
Do you expect Marcell to come off the deal tomorrow?
I have not had that discussion yet as of today, but when we were discussing it yesterday, it looked like probably, if it's not this weekend, early part of next.
Have you had some conversations today with other teams about possible trades?
I mean, I'm not going to get into how we spend our day. I mean, you know, there's a lot of rumors flying around right now, and I think, you know, I touched on what we think of our club and how we're put together right now, so I don't anticipate much happening between now and 11 o'clock tonight, but you never want to speak in absolutes in this business.
Carson here and Kisner going to Memphis, do you expect he'll get the majority of the starts in the playoffs for them, or do you know what that timeline's going to be like?
Yeah, I would imagine he'll get some playing time, yeah. And obviously when he was up there earlier, he was having success, so expectations are high, and it's a great opportunity for him.
I remember you touching on this before, but when you're discussing a team and a player in question that you're going to make a deal as some sort of medical issue, how much access are you granted to try and find out what that player's been dealing with or dealing with?
Historically, you don't get a lot beforehand, but obviously before a deal's finalized, you can look at the file.
The 3 guys you're adding to the roster tomorrow, do you envision those being your only 3 additions until Memphis' season is over?
Unless there were further injuries, yes.